Welcome to See Ggee Eat, STL style. On today, Ggee will be in the kitchen with the owners of Taste N SEE, Slater and Brittany Betts, along with Sadisha Moody. As we all know, this Thanksgiving celebration may be a bit different than most celebrations in the past. However, it's always a great time to give thanks. Why? Because we're all still yet blessed. On today, we'll be in the kitchen with Slater as he prepares the side dishes for our Thanksgiving feast. Sit back, relax, and watch as he prepares their famous mashed cauliflower along with the infamous vegan mac and cheese. Enjoy.
So today we're doing a mashed cauliflower. First thing we're doing here is taking a pre-washed head of cauliflower. Already got one in the pot there, and just removing the green stems and then just cutting it up into workable pieces that'll all fit in the pot. As you can see here, putting it all in the pot. Then we'll cover it with water, like so. So I'll add about a teaspoon of salt just to get it going, give it a nice stir, and then get it boiling. We'll bring it to a boil. They cooked for about 5 minutes until they were tender. And then I drained it, put it in the colander. It's important that in the colander you let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes before you put it in your blender. Less water means you'll have to use less seasoning and you'll get a better consistency. So here I'm putting the cauliflower in my Ninja blender. I'm adding butter. I got about 5 tablespoons of butter for these 2 small heads of cauliflower. Melted, I poured in. I put half the butter in about halfway just to make sure it got all the way through. Also going to add the rest of the butter here and about another teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and about 1/4 of a cup of chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock if you're going vegan. Coconut milk would also work, or any other plant-based milk. Plant-based butter. As you can see, my blender is really full, so I'm just kind of smashing it down in there so that all of it can get blended up. And I had to do this a few times just to make sure we got the consistency that we wanted. And once it's done, it looks just like mashed potatoes. Most people can't even tell it's cauliflower. I've had several people try this. They can't even tell it's cauliflower, so it's a win-win. So then I just take the blade out and I took a rubber spatula and poured it into this nice serving bowl. You see the consistency? Looks just like mashed potatoes. Put some butter on top, sprinkle a little parsley, and there you have it, folks. Mashed cauliflower. Today we have a vegan mac and cheese sauce, which is really good. I have in here about 6 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 4 tablespoons of tapioca starch, a teaspoon each of onion powder and garlic powder, about 1/4 of a teaspoon of paprika. Just gonna stir that in there. And then to the side here, I have about 2 cans of coconut cream. I like using the canned coconut cream. It has a thicker consistency. And when you want a nice cheese sauce without using like nuts, such as cashews, then you want to use tapioca, starch, or flour. It's the same thing. to get that stretchy consistency that you get with cheese. So I just mix that here, and then we'll put that on the stove, let it come to a boil, simmer for 3 minutes to get that nice consistency like you have here. And this is going to be enough for 1 pound of your favorite pasta, whether it's very glutinous or gluten-free, grain-free. It could be black beans, chickpeas, whatever. I just have a regular mac and cheese here, or a regular mac there, and I just pour the cheese sauce on there, get it mixed up really good. In this other bowl here, I have about 12 ounces of cashew cheese to go on top because I'm actually going to bake this mac and cheese. So if you didn't want to bake it, you could just mix this sauce right in. It's a 3-minute sauce. Very simple to make. The nutritional yeast makes it cheesy. If you want more of that yellow color, you can also add like a teaspoon of turmeric powder, which would work very well for the color and the flavor. Flavor profile for this is excellent. So I have here a greased 9x13 pan. I'm just going to pour the now mac and cheese, the vegan mac, in here and cover it with my cashew cheese. Shreds that I got, they're not available in St. Louis. I had to order them, so I got them frozen. But I just cut it up and just put that on top because when you have a baked mac and cheese, you got to have cheese on top. Where I come from in the South, it's got to be an extra layer of skin. So that's what we're doing. It's about 12 ounces of cheese again, the cashew cheese. If you don't want to use cashew cheese, you don't have to. They make coconut cheeses, like So Delicious makes a coconut version. It's really good. There's other versions out there, so put on whatever you like. After it bakes for about 20-30 minutes at 375, here's the end product. Enjoy.
Ggee and the owners of Taste and See hope you have enjoyed this video. We invite you back on tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day. We don't want you sitting at your table alone. Join us as we share information along with shared memories. Until tomorrow, have a teetotally blessed, wonderful day.